Alright, hello and welcome to some Battleforge PvP. So I am finally back at uploading videos again, and yeah, just wanted to say what happened during the last month. So yeah, I was quite busy during, I think, April and May, and also there was summer holiday break, so I went to vacation, and that took 3 weeks as well. So I didn't get a lot of I didn't get to play a lot of Battleforge, and yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I also didn't get to upload that much. And yeah, I sort of want to make up for that and upload a lot of videos that I made in the past, I think like 3 or 4 months ago, and I didn't get to upload them, and also bring up some new videos like that one. So I played some games during the last weeks again, and wanted to show you some of the best ones that I played. And yeah, so I'll make a timestamp, I think, for the start of the game, so you can go and switch for that if you're not interested in what I'm going to the overview and of what I'm going to upload. So I mostly want to upload some games of a tournament that took place in 2018, which was a Swiss format tournament by Arias, I think, and since he was gone for like 8 months or something, he didn't get to upload that as well. And I made some point of view matches of the first 2 best of 5s, and the last best of 5 was not a live cast, but I'll make a replay analysis of those videos. Maybe it will be a dual cast. I'm not sure about that. Maybe not. I can't tell that for sure now. But yeah, so that will be uploaded on the channel. I will upload some PvP videos like this one here, and I will upload some PvE stuff as well. I'm not sure if I've some. I think I've some runs that I casted months ago, but I have to check my folder for that one. And yeah, I also want to show some of the community maps, to promote some of them, because they're quite fun to play, and a lot of people don't know they even exist. So it might be nice to just show some gameplay there, but I have to record that one because I think replays for the community maps are somewhat problematic. So yeah, this records attempt didn't work out, so I have to play some of the maps again, and maybe do some live casting. So that's what I'm playing for the next weeks, and I will try to upload more again. And yeah, I'll just start with this match right now, which is between Draken and me. So let's get into the game. Scavenger start on both sides, fire versus fire on Hanadur, which is quite nice for fire mirrors, in my opinion, because yeah, I just enjoy this matchup on that map. First power well start on both sides, getting the third power well up. Pretty standard to pick it over here in the fire mirror. Yeah, Sunstriders getting spawned, and probably Thugs afterwards on both sides. Let's take a look. Maybe second no, Thugs. Okay, Thugs on both sides. Very standard for the unit compositions, making sure that we can fight at this place. I'm a little more defensive because I want to be able to spawn undazed scavengers into the fight if this ends up being a Thug spam, which is nice for me, but it's also risky because if I lose this fight, Draken can just take this position and lock me out of the map. So risky move, but also beneficial for the fighting, so I'm in a better position here. But this is a very good decision of engaging early by Draken, erupting immediately into the Thugs. This is not exactly worth it, because right now, as you can see, Thugs die on both sides. This was an equal trade. I just get like the 75 power for the eruption. He got 1 additional unit for that. So in the end, plus 15 trade for me. So yeah, a little late on the micro though here for these Sunstriders. I think I could have saved them, and also a little late here. So my Sunstrider micro over here not exactly optimal. It could have been better. But yeah, overall I'm still in a very good position in this fight, and as you can see, here comes the undazed Scavenger, and that will help me to prevent Thug spamming. He goes for a Scavenger as well, which is the correct decision here, because there's not a lot of DPS over here to finish him off. So this one bugs around a little bit, I think due to the squad members that were over here, which is not optimal for me, but yeah, I have a lot of power right now, so I'm playing the Thugs. Not sure if he had the Eruption power. No, he didn't. He was not in, like, the 70 power 5 barrier got hit after the units were out of the Eruption range. So yeah, right now a very good trade for me. I can pick up a second Power Well here. This one sadly gets out of daze, and also yeah, very nice movement by Draken to move the Scavenger up and get out of the body block so he can retreat and save this one. Very, very important here, otherwise he would have lost this trade, but this Scavenger trade actually saves him a little bit, so he can pretty much stay even here on Power Wells without the attempt of me to threaten this by a serious attack. I still try to be on the offense because I think the trade was still okay for me, even though I didn't get to kill the Scavenger. But now I think I could have moved this one a little earlier. The Scavenger does not get safety, so just a simple 60-60 trade equal. Yeah, Thugs coming in here again. This power level very important because these choke points are difficult to move around with Scavengers and Sunstriders only, because they have just a very low HP efficiency, which means eruptions can be very effective. But if Thugs are on the board, they still survive this with 330 HP, so they are not as fragile as the other units. So second eruption coming in here, this is actually not worth it, because I get to pick up this Thug squad here, so 230 power, something like this, 210 for him. And this eruption also very nice for me, because it's just killing both Sunstriders over here, 100 for 75. Yeah, these were two beneficial trades for me here, even though it looked pretty good. These eruptions were not power effective. More Thugs coming in. And the Sunstrider is not full HP, but I want to get to do something with the tempo lead. Trying to split a little bit against potential eruptions and trying to get Thugs into the backline onto the Sunstriders. Yeah, now the squad is being spawned over here. Eruption comes in to get rid of the Sunstriders, so right now 3 Thugs fighting here. Even though this does not look as useful as it might be in the end, but the Thugs are generating power for me, so this is a very, very big lead. So right now I'm doing a quick engage to pick off the squad here and retreat, getting the Scavenger here to safety by microing it, and I'm using the Sunstriders in order to make a block, and yeah, now I can safely move in with the Scavenger without being in the fear of a big eruption or something. Right now, as you can see, the Scavenger dropped for the pickup here, so I can get a trade in this situation. So right now Draken retreats because he's down in units, and I try to pick up tier 2 and instantly attack onto the Sunstriders in order to force a little more out of him. So just pausing for a second, you can see I have 100 power, 370 in the void, and 3 units on the board. Draken has equal amount of power in void, roughly said, and 1 less unit. So you could pretty much say that I have a 60 power lead permanently, generated just by trading, mostly due to the advantage that the Thug spam generated for me. So this is a very, very solid position for me. And yeah, as I'm in the lead, I am in a pretty good position despite the equal standing in terms of powers. So it's Bandits against Fire Frost, so I'm picking up a Night Guard even though I don't see any unit being played. So the idea behind this is that Fire Frost has very expensive units. They have Sky Fiends, they have Skyfire Drake and Mountaineer as main trading units next to the Stormsinger. Out of the Stormsinger, all of these units are very, very expensive. So he cannot really play a Mountaineer or a Skyfire Drake uncontested without being threatened by the Night Guard immediately, which is very important in Bandits because you don't have a lot of time due to the lack of crowd control or anything, so you get the Night Guard out early on. So the only response that Draken could have made is picking up tier 3 immediately, which was a viable choice over here, but I had a solid lead, so I could pretty much take this risk of playing it rather safe. As you can see, there's only Storm Singers here that are vulnerable to Lava Field. So double Lava Field actually being played over here, and Nightcrawlers going onto the Storm Singers. And since a lot of units died to the double Lava Field, I decided to go for a Shadow Phoenix, also frenzying the Nightcrawler to get some of the focus here onto him. And the Phoenix getting disenchanted onto 330 power. Even if this eruption would have hit, it would not be enough to kill it. It's still a very close attempt of the disenchant Phoenix, but as you can see right now, it is worth so much because I get the Unbound Phoenix back, and also the Dark Elf Assassins killing this Storm Singer here, and I can proceed with my Rallying Banner attack. So forcing the protects here. So Glacier Shell being played. So this, I think this Glacier is not optimal. I think you still wanted to play the Cobalt Track here. So Skyfire Drake being played and threatened by the Night Guide. I think the Dark Elf Assassin focus was a little off, so not perfect, but yeah, this guy gets away, so it's fine for now. And yeah, I got the Skyfire Drake here with the Night Guard. Another lava field here, making sure that this Night Guard actually dies. Even though it did not look super effective, it was very important to make sure that the Night Guard does not get the swap back, because then he has an unbound Skyfire Drake, which would be bad for me. So Bandit Spearman being played, this is more of a preemptive move, because they are okay in trading against the Storm Singer, but I can also switch them against the Scythe Fiends that are a viable option by now, because the Night Guard is dead and cannot swap it again. Lava Field here to clear out everything. Sadly the Skyfire did not get saved here, but Scythe Fiends died, 2 Storm Singers died, that is completely fine for me. And you can see the Dark Elf Assassins and the Spearmen do have a really huge DPS. They get 50% bonus against them and 50% bonus against melee upon being switched into that mode. So yeah, I play another Dark Elf Assassin squad. This is the strength of bandits that I can spam at the Rallying Banner and activate the shadow cards immediately by getting the huge damage boost. Good response by the Scythe Fiends to get rid of this Dark Elf Assassin squad, but there's still a very big army left over here. So the Shadow Phoenix being played. Instant freeze, so this did not look super effectively, but there still was a frenzied Nightcrawler, so yeah. I'm trying to kill some of these units to generate some corpses. This Nightcrawler here died, and in the end this Phoenix manages to revive, which is quite nice. And it goes in again. As you can see, once you get this Rallying Banner attack against Fire Frost, it is really hard to stop it. Because Fire Frost does not have the most effective counter units in the game. Like you have Storm Singer, but that is not enough to stop Nightcrawler spam and Dark Elf Assassin spam with Frenzy and the support of potential lava field upon spamming the Storm Singer. It's hard to split it in time, especially once you're on the back foot already. And right now you can see Phoenix AoE, really huge impact, 550 damage onto all these structures. Yeah. And in the end, with an eruption, both Power Well and Orb are dropping, and you can see the Bandits' attack succeeding. So this is the end of the replay. I think it was a pretty nice Bandits match, and I think the Rallying Banners are quite enjoyable to play. It's honestly not as difficult as playing the faction without the Rallying Banner. But still super rewarding to play in some matchups, especially the Fire Frost matchup is a matchup where this can work because you have very effective trading, and yeah, the Thugs are also generating a big lead in order to make up for a very big void pool that allows to make these Bandits attacks stronger in the mid tier 2. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the replay, and I will upload some more, and yeah, see you in the next video.